What's up, YouTube? This is tNerfJulian, and welcome to Little Fighter 2. It's a fun little game with manga-style graphics. I unfortunately cannot put a link to download it in the description, because I actually don't remember where I got this from. And I can't just put up any old link, because copyright and piracy rules. So, yeah. This is a game by Marty Wong and Starsky Wong. Big thanks to you guys for making this game. This is an awesome game, and I highly recommend you try and find a legitimate copy of the game, because it is really worth it if you get it. Alright, the first thing you want to know is, the second I click this game start button, there will be a menu screen that pops up, and there will be a loading screen that pops up, and when you do that, on your keyboard, you instantly want to type in www.lf2.net, then hit enter, which will unlock the full cast of characters. If you don't, it will not unlock those, and then you'll have to play through the game with just the default start, which is still good, but you get some of the really OP characters when you do www.lf2.net. So let's begin, and I'll try to do it as quickly as possible, because you only have a limited amount of time to do this, because this is a loading screen. www.lf2.net, press enter. Alright, so now I've started into the game, and first I'll just go into verse mode. Now, the first thing you need to know about this game is that not only is everything translated into Chinese, I believe it is. I'm sorry if it isn't, but I'm fairly certain it's Chinese. If it isn't, please shout at me in the comments. Yes, you want to set up your attack, jump, defend, and directional buttons, because that's all the controls you need for this game. So then press attack to join. And see, now that I've selected, these are the characters that you'll get with the full amount of characters. You'll get Julian, Furzin, Lewis X, Bat, Justin, Knight, Jan, Monk, Sorcerer, Jack, who I think is from Titanic, Mark, Hunter, Bandit. The rest of the characters, Deep, John, Henry, Rudolph, Lewis, Firen, Freeze, very creative names, I know, Dennis, Woody, and Davis, you unlock in the regular thing, as well as Random and Template, who is actually a really cool character who you can customize by editing some things in the thing, but I don't know how to do that. So, yeah. Alright, so let's go with Julian, because as far as I know, he is the strongest character in the game, or at least he is the one that I am best at using. So, how many computer players? Let's go with 1, random. And I'll go to, just keep it on difficult. Background random, reset random. Okay, the first fighter is Deep, and I'm gonna fight him and show you just how OP Julian is. So, all the attacks are just a combination of buttons. So, for example, if I do defend, up, jump, I do this, or defend, direction, attack, etc., etc. And that's how this game works. And I gotta run away from this guy, because I don't like him, even though he's actually really weak compared to Julian. You ready? I will show you just how quickly I can take this guy out. I can just use this one attack for just a little bit, whittle down his health, boom, already gone. Now let's take a look at some other characters. Alright, next up is John. So this guy is a magical wizard magic man. So of course, he has pink attacks. And you may notice that the graphics of my version of the game are a little bit broken. This is quite an old copy of the game, and so yeah. And once again, Julian is really OP. You know what, I'm gonna let you show off your attack. So he has this bolt attack. He can not make rocks fall from the sky, that's a random drop. He can heal himself, which I really don't like. I'm gonna whittle you back down again. He has his regular melee attack with his bat, and one of his best attacks, or one of his more useful attacks, is that he can summon a shield. Of course, it's no match for my skull. Oh yes, and he can summon the death disc. Still wrecked. Alright, next one. Henry the Archer, not the octopus. Oh yes, and he has one of those Phoenix Palm moves, where effectively what they do is they summon like this wave, and then it attacks you. So you gotta be careful with that. I'm gonna kill you with a baseball! That's okay. I still think skulls are the best. So, there's also this giant plasma ball. Sorry, the keybinds are a little bit tricky to get used to. And my brilliantly broken running animation. I also can do this when I run. Instead of having a slide, I can make clones of myself that last for about 2 seconds before they disappear. And I'm fairly certain, if I just mash buttons, I can do that. Alright, next guy, Dennis, the dude. I don't know what to call him. He's just a guy, I guess. Let's go! Alright, I'll show off his moveset a bit. Because, oh! He has this tornado kick attack, and it's pretty good. Dennis is kinda like... Oh, he's got Goku balls. He's got Goku balls! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Also, function keys. I don't know how to do that. You need to basically memorize... Oh! You need to basically memorize everyone's moveset if you want to use this properly. Oh wow. I'm not hurt at all by your attacks. Boom! As you can see, it looked like I hurt him with nothing there, but that's just the broken game. I'm really sorry about that. There is nothing that I can do about that I know of. So I'll just have to stick up with this broken thing. It's only when I'm facing left, though. If I'm facing right, it's perfectly fine. Alright, time to finish you off with a rock! With a rock! With a rock! Never mind. How about chaos? Yay. I just love that attack. That is the best. Next! Actually, you know what? That's enough. Sorry, I just had some problems there. So yeah, we're gonna go into championship mode now, which is basically a thing. So I'll show you how this works. Of course, I'll select my good old Julian random fighting. So how this works is you'll pit up against all these guys, and you can see those branches. That is the competition thing. And then you'll see, because they're both computer players, Dennis won that one, and now it's a battle between John and I. Let's get into it. Fight. Do. Yeah, it's not Mortal Kombat. It's little combat. Fine! I think the best part is that he can just deflect attacks with his punches, because he's a thing guy. And everyone knows thing guys are the best characters to play as. But you can see just how good my attacks are because I've taken him out really quickly. Okay, so the only thing I can't quite deflect is his buzz of death. But I can do my soul punch on him, and it'll pretty much take him out. Next round. So yeah, this is just gonna go as is, and I'll get back to you when the next round begins. Alright, it's Dennis vs. me. Here we go. Bang! I can't hit you with this. Oh my gosh, he whittled down a lot of time. Because the thing is, the more time it takes for you to KO, well, not really KO, but the more time it takes for you to get knocked down like that, the more damage that you can take from everyone's attacks. Which is always really nuts. But as you can see, it's really easy for him to die. Just because of how overpowered my attacks are. And did you see that? I literally took him down with this own attack. Next round. Okay guys, this is the final round against Deep. Also a dude, but he's got sword. He's got sword, yes. And 3 hits. KO. Never mind. How he dodged that, I don't even know. Mega attack. Yeah. So I'm just gonna bask in his glory for a bit. Alright, so 2-on-2 championship is the same thing, except you're in teams of 2. Battle mode. I don't quite remember what this is. Oh, it's when... Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's when you pit teams against each other. But that's all the time that I have for this video. Sorry if you wanted to see it, but I will see you in the next one. Peace. Peace out.